Hello everyone and welcome back to Block by Block. In the last episode, we set up an XP farm, an iron farm, and a railway. But today, we're diving deep into the fiery depths of the Nether. Our mission? To explore its dangerous but resource-rich biomes, make a solid base, start brewing some potions to help us survive the perils ahead. But we're not stopping there. We're also going to hunt for some netherite, so we can upgrade our gear and be ready for whatever the Nether throws at us. Now, before we head in, we should probably get dressed for the Nether. There we go. Here we are, back in the Nether. The first thing we need to do is secure the portal, make sure it's safe. Alright, so we're not just going to be sitting in our safe base all episode. We're going to head out and explore that nether fortress over there. Now, I've got some bad memories of these places from previous playthroughs. Blazes, wither skeletons. But we need blaze rods to brew potions, and wither skeletons can drop those sweet, sweet skulls for future plants. Give me that. Ah, no! God, they do so much damage when they do melee attacks. Okay, we got 2 blaze rods. That's pretty good. We still need nether warts, so I need to do a little bit more exploring yet. Okay, we got a first chest. There's a possibility of getting rib. Ooh, saddles. Nice. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's pretty good. Oh, there's another wart back there. We'll definitely go grab that. Alright, well, we got 22 blaze rods. We just hit level 30. I think I'm gonna call that good for now. We can start making potions with the nether warts we got and the blaze rods, so I'm gonna head back home. Alright, so we're gonna put our brewing stand right there, and let's go ahead and put our blaze powder in there. Guess we can go ahead and put little planters right here. Alright, now we can go ahead and make some potions. Alright, so now we have an awkward potion, so then we put in the magma cream, which will turn it into a fire resistance, and then we put a redstone dust in, and that'll make it longer. And then over here, and we're gonna go ahead and we're actually going to make a strength potion. So to make a strength potion, you put a bit of blaze powder in, and depending on if you want it longer or if you want it more powerful, you use redstone or glowstone. Alright, there we go. We've got our fire resistance potions. That'll be helpful for this episode. And we got some potions of strength. Alright, now that the potions are done, now I've got to get back to the nether. Alright, now that we've got some potions, we've got a pretty good bow. It's got power 4 and infinity. And I've got a bucket of lava. Got plenty of things. I'm pretty stacked up. I think we're gonna go to a bastion now and try and just take it down. I would like to find the netherite smithing template, whatever. I think it's called the netherite upgrade template. That's kind of my goal here. Ooh. Hello, there's a bastion right there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my gold helmet on. Just because I'd prefer to have not all of the piglins mad at me. I mean, if I can just deal with the piglin brutes with a lava bucket and just call it good there, that would be so much easier than trying to deal with all of them. So this is a treasure room, so it's a pretty good chance that we'll find a netherite upgrade template. But we've got some piglins over there, brutes specifically. So we really got to be careful. I don't want to die here. I've got like all my good stuff. Dumbasses. Idiot. What an idiot. Okay. Got some golden carrots, some gilded blackstone, some gold. Not bad. Ooh, we got the netherite upgrade template. Nice! And thankfully did not piss off any piglins by going into that chest. But hey, we got the template. That's awesome. Yeah, there's another chest right over there. We're gonna go ahead and try and grab that if we can. I can hear some brutes. I need to try and piss them off so that they come over to me. Stupid piglins. Why'd you get yourself stuck in your own hole? That was silly of you guys. Alright, let's see what we can get from here. Diamond shovel. Some more golden carrots. Soul speed 3 on gold boots. Not great. I don't really need iron, to be honest with you. Sharpness 3. I'll take the diamond shovel. But really, that's, I don't know, the extent really of what I'd want from this chest. But I know there's also some chests in the other side of this bastion. So we're now gonna head over to this big section over here. And that's usually where all the good stuff is. You just have to get down to the bottom without dying, which is easier said than done. Okay, there's a chest right over there. We'll try and go grab that. Ooh, crossbow with mending. Oh, nice. I mean, not incredible, that's for sure. Not amazing. But kind of cool, kind of cool. Okay, there's a chest right over there. I should go try and grab that. I know you guys are probably thinking like, wow, this guy's so lame, he's such a pansy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm on hard mode, I don't want to die. I'm not on hardcore, let me reiterate that, I'm not on hardcore, just hard. Pig step, are you kidding me? This is incredible, this is the greatest day of my life. Pig step and the smithing template, and I haven't even gotten to the main bit yet. Man, piglin brutes are so stupid. They're like, oh, let me stand right under this guy with a bucket of lava. Yes, that will be smart. Yes, quite. I'm not sure if I want to get rid of this magma cube spawner. I may want to turn this into a froglite farm or something like that. So I may keep that. I just need to be careful. Get out of here. Having a magma cube farm would actually be kind of nice. For now, let's just block all this gold off because I would like this gold. Alright. Now, let's grab all this gold, and we're very safe right now. Now the difficult part is going to be getting out of here. Alright, there we go. Whoa! We got another. Dang, that was pretty good. Holy smokes, like full diamond gear. I mean, I already have full diamond gear, but, you know, it never hurts to have more. Alright. We got 2 netherite upgrades. We got a bunch of diamond gear. We got the pig step. We got all the good stuff. We did not get the snout trim. I may have to go and try and find another bastion to get the snout trim. But still, I think we made out pretty well. We got pretty much everything we wanted. That was a pretty successful raid, I'd say. I just gotta get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna head home, and I will be right back. Alright, well, we got some epic loot. Let's put some of that on. There we go. That looks pretty good. I stole one of the belts and the arm guards from one of the piglin brutes. Alright, but now it's time to get started on building the base. Alright, so we're out here scouting for a spot to build the base, and I think I found the perfect spot. We've got a high ceiling all the way down to this lava area right here. Here's the plan for the nether base. We're gonna hang the base by chains over a lava lake with all the danger of the nether hanging just below us, and we're gonna call it the Hellforge. So for this base, there's a couple things that I want. Number one, it's gotta be safe. When I'm in the base, I don't want to have to worry about dying at all. So it needs to be spawn proof. I want to be able to respawn here if I need to. So I want a respawn anchor with some backup gear available if I were to die. I want to build a strider dock down at lava level so that I can traverse the lava lakes with ease. I want access to the roof of the nether so that I can build a gold farm for unlimited gold for powered rails and bartering with piglins. I want a section of the base to be dedicated to bartering with piglins. I want access to the bottom of the world so that I can mine for netherite. In theory, I'd like to be able to live down here in the nether for as long as I want, so for that I'll need a food source, and the best food source in the nether is hoglins, so I want an area to farm some hoglins. I'll also need a warped and crimson fungus farm so I can feed my hoglins, striders, and grow the nether trees for some materials. Alright, now that we're done gathering all the resources that we need, let's play some tunes and get started on building. Alright, so now that everything is built, we actually have to fill it with the farms and stuff, so let's get started on that. Alright, I got a handful of stuff, a few bone blocks. Alright, so we're going to need to open this up a bit, because we're going to need as much space as we can get. Now, this redstone is a bit complicated. Alright, so I don't want the collection system to be too big. Honestly, I don't really think this needs to be terribly big. I feel like a 5x5 area would be plenty. Alright, so there is kind of going to be our collection system. I need to figure out a way to unload it. Ideally, we could put a chest here and a hopper there, which maybe we can do that. Bye. So we're going to go ahead and put a hopper, a hopper and a chest right there, and that'll be our unloader system. What we're actually going to do is put regular rail there. So for this unloader, this is for unloading a minecart, what you need to do is put a comparator right there, and then that is going to send a signal anytime there is an item in here, and that'll turn on that comparator, and then once it's empty, it'll turn back off. And what we're going to do is going to put a redstone torch right there, and that'll send hard power into this block, and then you put a repeater to read that signal there, and then you put a block right there, and that's going to send signal into this right here. So now we put down our minecart with hopper, and it's just going to constantly go, and say we got some, netherrack or something. It'll pick it up, it'll stop right there, and it'll unload it. And then as soon as it's done, it goes back on its way, and you got your netherrack. Bada bing, bada boom, everything's great. Now, for this farm, we're going to be using pistons. Oh, that's an issue. Okay, hold on. I need to figure out a way to get around that. So the problem is we're getting hard power sent into, I think, this block as well as this block, so they're both going to be extended all the time, which is not what we want. We could maybe just have it be here and be a little bit smaller, but that's okay, honestly. It's not that big of a deal. I think we're just going to have to go with that. Hold on. Let me see if there's a better way to do this. Oh, wait, I've got it. I've got it. Do I got this? Do I know what the hell I be doing? If we just kind of bump this out a little bit, like so, we should be able to pump the redstone out and basically just do the same thing just over here. So you got your comparator, redstone torch, block, repeater, block, that'll turn it on. Minecart can go. Why does it look like that? Anyway, powered rail, done so. Perfect. That is just what we wanted. Now, there we go. Perfect. I think. We're getting there, guys. Don't worry. I'm good with redstone, but I didn't plan this out first to actually figure out what I was doing like I maybe should have, but whatever. Don't worry about it. Alright, so there we go. We've got that half and half. Good to go. Next thing is we're going to need 2 dispensers. We're going to put one right there and one right there. This is what we're going to be using to dispense bone meal. Perfect. And now, basically all we need to do is hook up some wiring to go in kind of a bit of a loop. So it's going to be sending a signal this way. So the stair is going to go here. That way you can still access the chest, but we can run our signal this way. What happens? Yeah, no, it only activates those. Okay, I kind of figured. Ho-ho! It worked. And it's stuck. Okay. Wait a second. Oh, that's so much easier. Oh, that's so much easier. Oh my god. Why have I not just been doing that this whole time? You can just put a line of blocks here, and then you put redstone on top of that, and it'll send power in how it's supposed to. I think that's actually, like, perfect. I think we need to set, like, 1 tick of delay here and here, if I remember right. And then, if I'm Maybe C6. There we go. Okay, yeah, no, this is definitely working now. That's perfect. Just how we want it. You know what? I don't think that even needs to be... I could just do that. Maybe this. I mean, this would be kind of perfect. Just because it would use no redstone dust. And then that way, it would help catch all of the items. So if we just do like this... almost all of the items would be taken care of and caught by the minecart, and everything would be amazing. That would be the ideal. All right, well, it's working how it's supposed to. Nice. It's probably not like the most efficient thing ever, but it works. And hey, that's all that matters. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. I feel like I really learned something from that whole experience, and yeah, that was fun. I love figuring out redstone. It's like one of my favorite things. All right, now that that's set up, the next thing I wanted to do was set up a Piglin Bartering station over there. All right, I've come up with a bit of a design. I'm gonna need some glass so I can see my friends. Chests, and then our hoppers. It's right there. Just come get it. What are you doing? Oh, you bastard. You tricked me. Alright, it took a bit of time, but we got all 6 of our piglins in here ready to trade. They've all got their boots on, so they shouldn't despawn. And we're going to go ahead and put our respawn anchor right there. Alright, there we go. Striders? Hello? Okay. I don't want to do this without a fire resistance potion literally on me. Hey buddy, would you like a warped fungus? I've got a warped fungus for you here. You just have to come here. Dang it. I mean, I guess I could swim over to one. I have fire resistance. Yep. Okay. Come here, buddy. Do you want to be my friend? Sorry, I have to kill your friend on top of you. No. No! Come back. Alright. There we go. I got him. Don't worry, guys. Alright. Do you want to come in here as well? Alright, we got 2 strides. 2 stridey boys. One with a saddle, one without. Very cool. We can actually go on adventures now. I don't know, can this guy get out of one? Oh, he can. Shut the door. Alright, let's have a little adventure, shall we? Oh, there's some gold here. Wait, hold on. Let me grab this gold, buddy. Nice. Wait, no, no, no. You're going the wrong way. This is so weird. I mean, it's working. Oh, no. You have to stay still, buddy. You can't just wander off. I'm trying to collect the gold. I got 8 gold from that. Nice. I've never really actually used striders for their intended purpose. But that's one thing that I'm trying to do in this playthrough is do things that I don't normally do. You know what I mean? Alright. So, we've got our base here. We've got our respawn anchor. We've got our jukebox so we can listen to Pigstep. We've got the strider dock down at lava level. We've got our piglin bartering over there. We've got the fungus farm over there. Got a little bit of storage. All safe, kind of, from the Nether's constant threats. Now, we need some gold to actually trade with those piglins. So, it's time to go make a gold farm. But first, we need to get up to the roof of the Nether. Now, some of you eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed that I hid this weeping vine inside of the chains so that I could access the roof of the Nether. And now, we're in the roof of the Nether, and we're going to use an ender pearl to get up through the bedrock ceiling. So now that we're up here, we've got our weeping vines, and we've got some bone meal. What we're going to do is we're actually going to break what we have here, and let's put a netherrack right here just so we don't fall. So, we are standing at 159, negative 287. We are just going to take a little bit of a note of that just in case. 287. There we go. And that is the block that we are going to be breaking. So you can see that goes all the way down there. But this targeted block right here is actually the perfect one. As you can see, targeted block 127. That is the one that we are going to be breaking. So we are actually going to go ahead and purl up through it. And we just go shablooski, and we're up on the nether roof. So this block right here is the one that we are going to be breaking. All right, and so to break the bedrock, we're going to build a little contraption. Starts with a piston right here, an obsidian right there, TNT here, smooth stone there, TNT right there, lever there, trapdoor there. And one of the things that we need to do for this to work is we need to go into our controls, go to keybinds, and then for place block, we need to set it to some random letter or something on our keyboard. We're going to use U, just because it's something I'm not using. And with U, now we can place blocks really quickly. Yep. And now, the last thing to do is actually to use it. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand... Right, I got to use U. We're going to stand right here, and we're going to flick this lever, get underneath, and then we're going to place a piston right here. And for some reason, that breaks the bedrock. So, here goes attempt number 1. It did not work. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, attempt 2. Lever, thing, and then place piston. All right, ready, guys? Bing, bam. Okay, I think we got... Oh, we did not get it. God dang it. All right, we're going to try it one more time, and this time we're going to actually already be in position, so just... Yep. And it worked. Let's go. We did it. And now this is broken, and we can get all the way down to our base. This is very cool. All right, so now that we can get up here, we need some materials to build our gold farm. So let's go grab that. All right, well, it's been a minute. Got all the materials that we need, and we're ready to get started building. Cue the time lapse. Get a pretty good amount of XP. Man, we gotta do something different, I think. Oh man. I gotta make like an item sorter or something. Alright. Well, now we got the gold farm complete. The only issue is the collection system is not nearly fast enough. It needs to be able to A, pick up items faster, and B, sort through the items. I would love to have a system that would smelt all of the swords that I get and auto craft all the nuggets into ingots. So I think that's my next step, is to work on that collection system a little bit, because it's not quite how I want it. All right, I got myself plenty of redstone stuff, so we are gonna actually go ahead and make this a little bit more automated. First thing I want to do, get rid of the old collection system. Don't need it, it's garbage. Now we're gonna replace that with black glass. Perfect. This is where our collection system is going to be. I think I'm actually gonna put some blocks. Yikers. I'm gonna put some blocks like that so that we don't lose any of our items. So that is how our killing chamber is going to be. But now the collection system. Alright, so we're gonna actually put a row of chests like that, and then hoppers like that, and then we're gonna place a couple rows of blocks. That should be good. And then we're going to put some redstone down over here. And then last but not least, one more row of blackstone. Like that. And then we place some more over like this. And then last row like so. Now we want to be able to power these. So what we're going to be doing is placing a row of comparators facing out here, and then a row of blackstone, then a row of torches, then another row of blackstone like that, repeaters like that, and then finally blackstone like that. And that is our collection system, pretty much how we want it. Last step is to put our minecart hoppers in. Alright, and then over here, just a little ways out, we're going to put a double chest. And then we're going to have a row of 8 hoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I messed it up. Okay. Our chest is actually going to be right here. And then we put our row of 8 hoppers. 1, 2. God dang it. Give me that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. And that is where all of our items are going to be going into this chest. So these 3 are going to be our item sorters. So we need a line of redstone comparators. 1, 2, 3, like that. And then we're going to have some hoppers facing into those. So we're building our sorting system. First, you need your redstone torches here. And then, underneath, or on top of, is the comparators. And then you need your row of repeaters, like so. And then you put your blackstone there. Redstone goes like so. And then that is pretty much our item sorters fairly completed. Alright, and our first item that we are going to be sorting out is going to be rotten flesh, because I really don't need any rotten flesh at all. So any rotten flesh that I have is going to be taken out and disposed of. To get rid of all of our rotten flesh, we're going to be placing a dropper right there and a hopper leading into it. And this, all of our rotten flesh will be going into. Now, I don't really have a reason, but we're using glass here, just because I like to be able to see the lava. So, to make sure that the rotten flesh is actually being dispensed, what you need is a comparator coming out of this target block here, going into a repeater, and then redstone dust going like that. And then redstone dust going into that target block. And that's going to draw the signal into the target block, which will activate the dropper. So anytime there's rotten flesh... Well, I'm standing too close to it, but you get the picture. It dispenses all of the rotten flesh out. So now, any rotten flesh will be gotten rid of, because I don't want that garbage. Alright, now the next item we're going to be sorting is gold ingots. We're going to have a crafter right here. This is going to be crafting our gold ingots into gold blocks. And then we're going to put a hopper there and a hopper right there. So that's all set up now. And now we're going to do a fairly similar thing to this, except that instead of dropping every time that anything is in it, what we want it to do is craft once it has 9 items in it. So what we're going to do is have a comparator there and a comparator there. Redstone repeater there. Redstone dust going all the way back to there. And now... you may be wondering, why in the world is this composter, or why do I have a composter in my hand, but also why is this comparator here? You put the composter here, you fill it with, whoops, you put the composter there, you fill it up, and then that comparator is going to be sending out a signal of 8. And then you put this into subtract mode, and once this has 9 in it, well, it'll put it back into itself. But once it has 9, it'll put 9 out, and then bada bing bada boom, it sends a signal into this target block, which sends a signal here, and bada bing bada boom, you're in business. Next thing we want to do is have the gold blocks be sent all the way up to here. So we're going to put a chest like that. All right, so obviously that's not really going to send any of the items up. We need to send a signal. So we're going to be using observers. So every time that this crafter activates, it's going to send a signal out this way. And we're going to have observers going all the way up here. And then we have observers going... Nope, that's not where we want it. Observers there and there. And as you can see, you see that block will update. It'll send a signal out this way. That observer will sense that, and then it'll send a signal all the way up. These observers are seeing those update and sending a signal into these droppers. And it goes all the way up. So, just for an example, we've got, let's just say we've got 9 gold ingots. That gets sorted out. And you're in business. The next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to break that temporarily, and we're going to put a crafter right there. And this crafter is going to be crafting nuggets into ingots, and then that ingots is going to be spat out right into this hopper, which goes into the first crafter. Now we're essentially going to be building the same thing there, right here. Put that in subtract mode, and let's say we get, bam, and then that goes right up into there, ready to be crafted into a block. And now we sort gold nuggets. So that's that. And then we put a hopper there, there, and there. And now any nuggets will go into that crafter. Next step is to put a hopper here. And then a blast furnace right there. And then we're going to put a hopper right there, going into there. And now this will be filled with fuel. And it'll smelt all of the swords that we get. Because swords aren't sorted, obviously, because it's kind of hard to. So they're just going to go along this line, and they're going to go into this large chest, and then they're going to be smelted down into nuggets, which then join this line of nuggets. So all of our swords are actually going to be eventually crafted into blocks up there in our chest. So we're not wasting swords like a lot of other farms do. The only problem is I actually don't have any fuel on me other than spruce logs. So now let's just... I'm going to... Jesus Christ. Let's just turn the master volume like practically off. So we kill them. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see how it's working. So these are looking good. This is looking good. I can hear the rotten flesh being dispensed. That's perfect. I haven't gotten anything up in the chest just yet, but that's all right. Honestly, it does kind of take a while to sort through everything, but eventually they do go off and they pick up more stuff. I should not go up there. I really got to remember not to go up there. So far, no gold, but it could just be... Ooh, nope, there we go. We got our first gold block. And the thing of it is, it might be a little bit slow just because it's turning gold ingots and nuggets and everything into a full block of gold. So, you know, that does take quite a bit of gold. Bam, we got 4 blocks of gold. So, you know, this isn't the fastest thing ever, but, you know, it's pretty fast. Let me rephrase that. It may not be super fast, but, you know, you get stuff. And you can see it's getting sorted and everything, which is very cool, very cool. I'm really liking this. Bada bing, bada boom. 5th block of gold. And I've barely really done much. Alright, so I've set this up. It's very basic, very, very simple. I kind of like having all the redstone exposed, but I may undo that eventually. But what this does is every time a block of gold is crafted, bam, a little note plays saying, hey, you've got a piece of gold, which is nice. Now, I did have another idea here. That's our warning sound. Once this gets too full, this will turn on and tell us, hey, you have too many gold swords. You need to either reload your fuel or, you know, whatever. Okay. So the only missing part was we needed to fill this with gold swords, and then that is going to be outputting a signal of 15, and then this will only output a signal of 15 once it's full, and then it'll turn that light on and say, hey, this chest is full, you need to take care of it, or something. So now the only real issue that we are having is that we don't have fuel for that furnace, and that is kind of our biggest holdup at the moment. Otherwise, we are getting blocks of gold. It is very cool. I'm really liking this farm. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, and this guy's over here just because we want to keep the aggro for these guys. So if I, you know, smack one, you know, they're all mad at me. But if I end up killing all of these guys, that guy's aggro will still be on me. And I'm picking up more of these items than I'd really like to. Oh wait, I guess... Hey, we got another block of gold. The double ding ding, that's a block of gold. That means we're full. So then, yeah, these guys have aggro on me because of him. But hey, everything is working as it should be. Just need some like kelp blocks or coal blocks or, you know, some sort of fuel. And now we can trade with our piglins. Hey, we got a Soul Speed 3 book. Let's go. Nice. Alright, now there's one more thing we need to do for this episode. Mine for netherite. Yes, finally some ancient debris. That's what we need. Now we just need a whole hell of a lot more. Here we go. Yeah, hidden in the depths. Now we just need 30 more. Here is our last piece. That was all that we needed. Alright, let's craft up this netherite ingots. And we're gonna go ahead and put netherite on all of our gear. There we go. We've got our tools and armor fully kitted out in netherite. Now, mind you, I don't have mending on all of this. We will need to fix it occasionally, or get mending on it. Whatever I decide to do. And there we go. We've got our first set of netherite gear, and we've got a solid base to hang out in the nether. Today was a huge step forward. In the next episode, we'll be exploring and connecting our world with long-range railways and trading with neighboring villages. But for now, I'm going to enjoy this awesome new gear. Thank you everybody so much for watching. It means a ton to me. And if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to smash the like button, and if you're not already, subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss the next episode. Remember to comment any ideas or suggestions for future builds, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!